Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. I am doing another reaction video especially for you. This is Nika and you're watching Love for Beauty. All right, I am very excited about this one. Guess who it is? Kylie Jenner is doing Caitlyn Jenner's makeup. I am very excited to comment and react to this video, especially for you. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Nikageneva and I have been a professional makeup artist in Los Angeles for 10 years. I recently started doing these reaction videos and they happen to be a lot of fun for me. So here I would like to say I am not here to disrespect or talk against the Kardashians or Kylie Jenner or any of that. I actually have a lot of respect for their family. They support each other so much, and it is also fascinating the business they have created. They must know what they're doing. I am simply here to react to this video and tell you the things about her makeup techniques or products that I agree or disagree with and what I would do differently. Let's go. I am very excited to react to this video. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Have my laptop here. We're all ready to go. Pressing play now.
Look at how cute and adorable this little thing is. Yes, my little Kylie. She's gonna do my makeup. I'm so excited. She's never done it before, so.
That's so cute. So much love.
Come on, let's go. This is her office. Yeah, I guess you know it's her office. It's Kylie's, but this place is amazing.
Her office looks really cute.
My little baby that I used to change her diapers. This is her office. Yeah. Kylie always talked about makeup. She was obsessed with makeup being very young. And then when she was 17 years old.
Of course she was.
Very young for an entrepreneur. She goes, you know what? I want to take my passion, which is makeup, and I want to build a company around it. And, you know, me, I go, good luck. And anyway, here it is.
It's awesome. It's great.
Look who I found.
Hi,
my baby.
I'm just preparing
This is
for
gonna
your
be
session.
So much fun.
So much fun.
I know. You never have done this before.
Never.
How can this be? You're a family. She's never done this before? That's shocking. How have you not played on all your family members' faces? That's what I used to do. All right.
This is the highlight of my life.
It's the highlight of mine.
Okay, go on and sit down. Hello, YouTube. Today.
Wait. I have to do the big. Okay, no, we have to do it. Yes, we're finally doing this.
I know, we've been talking about this forever.
Yes.
Forever. I'm so excited because I am taking over the Caitlyn Jenner YouTube channel.
Yes, absolutely.
I really like this opening. That's really cool, you guys.
We saved this special moment for you guys because this is going to be the first time that I ever do my dad's makeup.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that this day would come?
No, did you ever think that?
No.
So, we have makeup?
We have makeup. So I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do your makeup. It's gonna be the best makeup you've ever had. So
I'm
prepare
sure it
yourself.
is. I am.
Because I'm really expensive. So from here on out.
Oh, you're charging?
You are.
Okay, that's a deal.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my little Kylie Skin hair accessories. Look how cute my hair accessories are.
Absolutely, I love those.
These are my clips. It's the only thing I use now.
So we're using all Kylie cosmetics.
All Kylie Cosmetics
All right.
and all Kylie Skin.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. So she will be using all Kylie Cosmetics. I am excited to see her products. Also, when she was showing us those little hair clips, She didn't show us really well. I couldn't quite see what they are at first. It would have been helpful if she just kind of went closer to the camera so we can see them, but just a note here. Show us the product.
I'm gonna roll up my sleeves.
All right, hair is out of the way. What are we starting with?
So
what?
I wanted to tell you that I love your YouTube channel. I'm very
you.
honored to be on here.
Oh.
First of all, I want to say here that I feel like the lighting is a little bit too much on the orange side. So some of the things that I'm seeing might not be as orange as they appear. But here I really want to say this foundation is so orange and so much darker than Caitlyn Jenner's natural skin tone. I am not a fan of this. Obviously, there's a huge market for foundations of this color. I made a whole video on foundations talking about how certain brands produce foundations that are way too far down the orange, pink, or yellow spectrum, and that's really unflattering because nobody really has a skin so far into any of those colors. And here, you know, I'm seeing this. It's not only that it looks more tan, way more tan than her natural color, but it's way too orange, and I personally don't like that. I like sticking to the natural skin tone color with the foundation, and then I like to play after that with the contour and the blush. But maybe that's how Caitlyn wants it or likes it, so moving on. Also, one more thing here, she didn't show us the product. Like, it would be nice, you know, I get it, like the point of this video is her doing Caitlyn's makeup, but it would have been nice if she was showing us the product and the color that she's using.
My favorite videos so far are your motivational videos.
You know,
I love your motivational videos, and I remember, I mean, you're my, you know, family member.
Right.
So I watched them. I cried within the first 5 minutes. I watched it like I didn't even know you. Like, I was so into the story, and it really was. It made me want to just get up and work out and finish my goals for the day.
Yeah. Get everything you can get out of every day.
So I could definitely notice it a lot around the eyes. So I'm glad that she's covering the eye area. Also, it's really interesting, the brush that she's using doesn't look like a foundation brush. It looks more like a fluffy blush brush, which is kind of interesting to me. She's applying it very lightly. I'm not saying she needs to be rough, but it feels like it's not really blending the product well into the skin. It's still looking pretty even though, so just something that I noticed.
It was
Wake up in the morning excited about the day, to find that one thing in life that you're so passionate about, this and that. You found makeup. I mean, you just loved, you know, I always remember you know, obsessed over the makeup and this and that.
I remember you used to yell at me for watching all these YouTube videos. You used to be like, what are you watching on the computer?
Who? My little Caitlyn getting in the way?
No.
So it's really important, especially when you're using a color that's so much darker than your skin tone, to blend down into the neck and the décolletage. If she was wearing a dress that her arms were showing, she would probably have to powder or airbrush the arms a little bit so they don't look way too light. Or if her body is like more tan, then that would be just fine.
By the way, what did I give you for your last birthday? Or no, it was Christmas.
Same necklace. I'm part of the necklace crew. So, I wanted to ask you.
Uh-oh.
I know, like, sometimes...
I didn't do it.
Here, I just want to say, you know me and sanitation, it's a thing, and she is double dipping in all the products, so I am really hoping that she's just gonna give those to Caitlyn once she's done with her makeup. Otherwise, no bueno.
And sometimes this community can be pretty tough. especially when it comes to pronouns.
Okay, now that she's buffing everything with a beauty blender, I guess it doesn't matter as much what kind of brush she used for the foundation. It's looking like it's blending pretty well, and it's like distributed evenly on Caitlyn's skin.
And everybody's got an opinion, and on and on and on. You always say, my dad, she. You know, and that's tough to kind of change the pronouns of it right in the middle. My dad, he. That's the way it always, my dad, he, my dad, he.
Yeah.
And you guys are so good at saying, and every time I hear it, I go, yeah, I mean, my girls, they're just like on it.
It's just so impressive, the acceptance in this family towards Caitlyn. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I am really fascinated by how supportive everybody is towards her.
You're really pretty good at your makeup.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? People
say, I'm like, you're really, but you are when I see you.
Yeah.
Because you've been doing your makeup longer than
anybody
than
knows.
I could imagine.
Okay, here is the concealer part so far. She's brightening up the area right under the eyes and towards the cheeks. So let's see how this is gonna pan out. Same thing, she is using the concealer brush. You know, she's not scooping it onto a palette, but I am assuming that she's just giving those products to Caitlyn.
But for people that are out there watching, just to be able to wake up in the morning and just be yourself all day.
Of course.
You know, that's tough to do for a lot of people, you know? And like, you know, especially family members, this and that, some people don't understand.
Yes, especially now that she's contouring with even darker colors, this makeup is going to look so dark on Caitlyn's face. I stand by this. I feel like she should have used like at least 2 or 3 shades of lighter foundation, even if she wanted to look more tan, just because now you have to go darker to contour, and you know, this whole thing is getting darker and darker. But I really love the blush. We didn't quite see her applying that, and she's not really showing us any of the products that she's using. But I really like how beautiful and light and airy her blush looks. I am assuming it's a cream blush, but we'll never know because we did not see the product.
I'm so fortunate that after, you know how complicated and how difficult it was to live my life. And you girls,
you know, I'm like, I want you
supportive.
to.
The whole family's been supportive. Yeah.
Be able to be free and be yourself. You know. There's just no other way anyone should live.
Yeah, I agree, but it's very difficult sometimes. Very difficult.
Yeah.
I also love the dabbing motion that she's using with the brush. I use this very often. It just sometimes blends product a lot nicer, and it doesn't lift the product that you already applied. So if you're doing like multiple layers, or you're doing cream blush on top of foundation, it's really nice to use the little dabbing motion when you're holding the brush rather than kind of smearing. I really like that she's coming back with a beauty blender and blending everything and buffing. This technique definitely produces an amazing, smooth, and well blended results with the makeup. Way to go!
Is little Stormy into the makeup thing?
No.
Not yet. Still too young?
She's not into makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, we kind of missed the whole setting powder. They didn't show the product or the setting of the makeup. I think she's baking. I personally don't like baking. I don't find any need for it. But what I tend to do sometimes is I will powder a little excessively under the eyes before I do the eyeshadow. And the reason for that is if I have any fallout, it's really easy to brush it off once I'm done with the eyes. I just kind of like this eyebrow pencil that is relatively thin on one side, and it has the little brush like a spoolie on the other side that you can comb the eyebrows with. This is a really cool product. I wish she was sharing about all the products that she was doing, but I guess we have to jump on her website and see what is what and which one's which. It would have been nice, Kylie, if you were just showing us and telling us. Just saying.
Do you hear what I said the first time?
And there goes Kylie in front of the camera doing something that we will never know what it is because all we see is her beautiful mermaid hair. Okay, so I guess she was doing the eyebrows, and now that I am looking, that's a lot of eyebrow, like a lot. I find them to be a little bit too dark for Caitlyn just because she has highlights and her hair looks pretty blonde overall. It's pretty light, especially because of the highlights. It is darker in the roots, but I feel like the color that she used on her eyebrows is a bit too dark in my opinion, and they are kind of a little bit too thick, too much for her face. They're a little bit overwhelming, and so far they don't look really well blended. Maybe she's not done with them yet, so let's keep watching. Okay, she is touching them up with like a really beautiful looking brush. The shape looks a lot nicer now and they look a little more blended. So I will wait till she's completely done with them to react.
Oh, on the red carpet?
It was somewhere. I was thinking, was it a father-daughter dance?
Oh no, I think it was the premiere. Oh, that father-daughter dance. Yeah, it was a father-daughter dance.
Yeah.
And I remember one year you were like out of town and I went with Rob.
It's
So cute.
how important is contouring?
I didn't used to think it was that important. Now it's everything to me.
I feel like Kylie did some highlighting and they didn't show this. But, you know, it looks a lot lighter on Caitlyn's nose and under her eyes and on her cheekbones. It's definitely blended really well. So it's starting to look really good.
I love it.
What changed your mind?
Not so much how it looks in person, but in photos.
Oh, okay. I had never had my makeup professionally done until I did the Annie Leibovitz Vanity Fair cover.
And I'm sure she's going to blend this, but I am not a huge fan of the harsh line on the side. A lot of drag queens do that, and even on them, you know, I do love the way they do their makeup, and I know it's a stage makeup, but I still am, for some reason, not a huge fan of that light. I think she's gonna blend it in. Let's wait and see. But she definitely lightened out like a lot of areas, so the fact that the foundation was a lot darker, it doesn't bother me as much anymore. It still bothers me a little, but not as much anymore.
Oh, really?
I had never had it done.
Oh,
to that
wow.
point.
And did you like it?
Oh my God, yeah. These two guys were flown in from New York, you know, professional makeup artists. We took all my measurements. And then like a day before the shoot, literally a truck shows up with clothes. I had one room, nothing but shoes. I couldn't even buy shoes. My feet are too damn big. We spent a whole day just trying stuff on. I'm thinking, oh my God, I died and went to heaven.
I personally don't like the fact that she's applying a dark eyeshadow all the way up to the eyebrows. I'm assuming she's gonna lighten that up later, but I'm a huge fan at least putting a little bit of highlighter right under your eyebrows like this. You can see it on my makeup because I always do that, and I feel like it's such a huge thing to define your eyebrows. But let's see how she finishes this look. We have a couple minutes left. Ooh, it's almost over. I'm sad that they're not showing more of the way she does the makeup. They kind of skip forward so we can see the whole deal, but...
So we just wiped off the baking situation and we added some blush. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of liner inside your eye.
Okay, she said she just put blush, but it did look like she had some blush on earlier. I don't know if it's just the lighting in the studio. It just tends to look really warm and really peachy. Partially the reason for that could be that peachy wall. It looks like a wall, I think, that is right behind them. So even when you have good natural lighting, if you have like a peachy wall right next to you, it will reflect onto your face. So that might be one of the reasons I'm seeing this makeup a little more peachy and orangey looking, but I still personally feel like that's way too far down the orange spectrum. If all her foundations are like that, they definitely would not be my choice because I tend to like a more natural looking makeup that blends into our natural skin. The foundation, the contour, and the blush is like amazingly well blended. It looks beautiful, except for the part that is too dark, but I already said that. The eyebrows are still a bit much for me. They could have been a little lighter. I feel like if just the color was a little lighter, that would have changed a lot for me personally. And I would have definitely blended them in more towards the eyelids, you know, and the forehead. I like a little more natural looking eyebrows, but that's a very personal decision. Maybe Caitlyn likes them that way. I definitely feel like I need more on the eye. Like, she has fairly small eyes, so when you have fairly small eyes, you want to do a lot more eyeshadows so it kind of opens them up and makes them look bigger. What I would normally do is like a lighter color in the waterline, and then I will go like really smoky with like heavy darker tones. And it doesn't necessarily need to be dark all the way up to the eyebrow, but just like closer to the eye, because I can understand why she's not putting a liquid winged eyeliner. For more mature skin, that's not the best decision, but she could have at least gone like darker around the eyes, like to make them look bigger. That's what I'm missing right now. And I think she's about to do the lips, so I'm gonna wait till she does the lips to comment on that.
Now, what color are you thinking for the lips?
I'm gonna do a nude. How about that?
Oh, nude, okay.
Do you like glossy vibe?
Yeah, if you do nude, I think glossy works pretty good because it gives the nude a little bit of a pop.
Candle gloss.
There we go.
Then I wanted to end off your makeup. I brought your Lumisol.
Oh, you did!
Which
Sophia's
I love.
Gonna be very, very excited.
Your face is a little wet, but are you ready to see your reveal?
Let's do it! I'm afraid. Okay, I'm going to go this way. All right. Are you ready?
1,
2, 3. Oh, jeez. Oh, see, that's good. I love that. Not bad for 71.
Love you.
Love you. Well, Kylie, you've been an absolute amazing today.
So I am not a huge fan of the lip color that she chose. First of all, that doesn't look as much nude as like a lighter brown, and especially for someone who is a little more mature, I like a little more peachy or fresh tones for the lips. It doesn't necessarily look bad. It actually matches the eyeshadow color really well. I like that she has like the little highlight in the inner corners of her eyes, but I'm definitely missing that light accent under her eyebrows. It would have just opened up the eyes so much more, and now the eyebrows look kind of like they're almost blended with the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. But overall, her foundation looks really smooth and really nicely blended. I definitely like that. I am definitely missing something more on the eye, maybe a little bit more underneath, and definitely a little more on top. Like an eyeshadow eyeliner that's kind of blended in. It doesn't need to be absolutely defined like a liquid cat liner, but I feel like that's definitely something that would have made the eyes look bigger. And you know, with the lighter accent under the eyebrows, it would have helped the eyes to pop a little more. But overall, it looks pretty nice. I wish we knew what the products were, because you know, she was not showing any of the products, and I wish they didn't skip through so much of it. I wish we saw a little more, but she definitely blended that harsh line on the side. Overall, it looks great. It looks a little more natural, except the foundation's a little on the heavy side, and makeup washes off on camera for sure. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. She did a good job.
It was so much fun to do, spend a little time with you, because we're all so busy, we don't get to see each other as much as we would like. But it was a great morning. And
it was a great morning.
It was a great morning, and I love you very much.
I love you too.
They're so cute. Alright guys, if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is up. Share my content with your friends and invite them to become a part of the Love for Beauty fam. If you have questions or suggestions, especially suggestions for more videos that I can react to, I would really appreciate that. Drop them in the comment and I will have fun with them. This was it, guys. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed watching Kylie Jenner doing Caitlyn Jenner's makeup. This was a really cool video. Overall, she did a great job. I just didn't like the fact that she didn't show any of the products. I know this video was not meant to advertise her brand, but when we do tutorials and when we show makeup on YouTube, we all try to show you the products that we're using, so you're not wondering, oh, what was that or which one is that. Like, we try to give you all the information, and I felt like she just didn't show any of the products. She just said she's using all Kylie products. But what are the products? We want to see the products. We want to know what color you use. So it would have been really nice if those were included in the video. The other thing is, I do realize their video would have ended up being a lot longer if they showed, you know, the whole process of doing her makeup. But I wish they showed a little more about like what kind of blush she used and what kind of setting powder, you know, at least a little bit of each product and how she's applying it and with what kind of brushes. She didn't say anything about the brushes, but I guess you can go onto her website and check them all out. This was so much fun. I cannot wait till the next reaction video, so send me suggestions. I am so excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on a Sunday fun day and you had fun with it. I'm looking forward for the next one. And now, look in the mirror. You are beautiful.